rising together in the spotlight. Watch us blaze through hearts ignited. Brampton Steelheads, we're united. Charging forward, no turning back. Victory's ours, we're on the attack. Fans in the stand, cheers echo loud. Banners waving high, we're so proud. From the face-off to the final horn, every game a legend born. Watch us blaze through hearts ignited. Brampton Steelheads, we're united. Charging forward, no turning back. Victory's ours, we're on the attack. Through the blood and sweat and tears, every goal drowns out our fears. The cold arena, our spirits warm. Together we battle to weather the storm. Watch us blaze through hearts ignited. Brampton Steelheads, we're united. Charging forward, no turning back. Victory's ours, we're on the attack. Watch us blaze through hearts ignited. Brampton Steelheads, we're united. Charging forward, no turning back. Victory's ours, we're on the attack.
Bata Bata is the name of the dance we do down Johannesburg way.
We doing, guys? Welcome. Just make sure that transition went all good. Zachary Candido into the Steelheads' last regular season game in Kingston. Oh, good that you were there. It was a really nice game. But welcome anyone else who is here. Welcome to a special live edition of Behind the Bench. We're not really behind the bench today, but we are here to watch the first game of the Steelheads and Generals playoff series. So, yeah, if you're watching with me, welcome. I know some Steelheads fans made the trip to Oshawa with the ice storm warnings. Even before the ice storm warnings, I knew it was going to be hard for me to get there after work. But, yeah, so that's why I'm doing this today. And, yeah, and the ice storm warnings kind of confirmed my decision that, doing this was good for today. Like, I haven't done it live in over, well, not over a year, but about a year. But yeah, let's hope I don't forget how to do this. I think it's going smoothly so far. I hope y'all can hear me. I think I'm looking at my sound levels. The needle's moving, so I can assume y'all can hear me. But yeah, before the game starts, I got the broadcast in front of me now. But let me, the first playoff games in the OHL were last night. There were 3 games. Let me just read those scores off to you. The Barrie Colts beat the Niagara Ice Dogs 4-2. So they're up 1-0 in the series. Windsor Spitfires beat the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds 7-2. So they're up 1-0 in the series. And a visiting team winning the Erie Otters 8-5 over the Saginaw Spirit. So they're up 1-0 in their series. Those are the 3 that happened last night. And the other 5 series are beginning tonight. So that is Owen Sound London Game 1, North Bay Brantford Game 1, Flint Kitchener Game 1, Sudbury Kingston Game 1, and then of course the one that we're concentrating on today, Brampton Oshawa Game 1. So hope you all are ready for it. Thank you to everyone who is in the chat so far and who's liked. Sad to see Stevie, Konnor, and Sova graduate. Wish them luck on what they do next. Yeah, it happens every year. Like, we always have 3 players that are moving on. It's not just the graduating players. We have some players that are probably going pro next year too. So I think this is going to be an off-season to transition. Yeah, like a lot of the players that are going pro, like Finn has signed his contract. Angus has signed his contract. Luke Misa as well. Is NHL drafted, and he'll be 20 next year. So it's going to be a tough transition, I think, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, I do have the lineups in the description if you want to have a look at that. Let me just pull it up myself. I'll read it off to you as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Zach. So, we do have MacDonell-Misa-Martone as line number 1. We have Rehkopf-Karmiris-Chiarot as line 2. Zebeski-Van Volsen-Zidlicky as line 3. And Witkowski-Richmond-Lane as line 4. Defense pairs, we have Smith and Von Richter as the first one. Leskovar-Harding as the second. And Fibigr-Sova as the third. Dragusica did take warm-up as an extra. So, I'm not sure if he's going to slide in anywhere, but I imagine he's going to be the one that is healthy scratched. And, of course, we have Jack Ivankovic starting with Braden Gillespie dressed as the backup. So, we were hoping that maybe Vilmer Alderson would be recovered from his injury in time for this game. Yeah, hopefully they do have a good start. But, yeah, Alderson is not quite ready to dress. We're hoping maybe he could get some time in during this final week when the games didn't mean much. But, yeah, not how it's going to be, unfortunately. And, yeah, we have Jacob Oster starting in net for the Oshawa Generals as well. There was some question because he had a broken pinky or something with his hand. So there was some question about whether he would start, but looks like he is good to go. I'm not sure if his pinky's fully healed or anything like that, but it is the playoffs, so I imagine they do want to get him out there. But maybe it'll be a weak spot. I don't know. I'm not even sure which hand it is, whether it's the stick hand or the blocker hand, whether that'll end up being a weakness for him. But we'll see. If there is a weakness, I'm sure JR will find a way to expose that. But yeah. In the meantime, just waiting for the broadcast to get started here. They're just doing their preamble at the moment. They are standing on the line. It looks like it might be anthem time. Yeah, the anthem kids are on the ice there, and they're singing their hearts out. Okay. It is kind of a fine line with I have the broadcast on. I kind of have to have it. I kind of had to find that medium. I was doing my sound testing before I started. I had to find that medium where it was loud enough that I can hear it, but not loud enough so my mic's not picking it up. Because, yeah. Because obviously copyright and stuff like that, and like I'm not obviously authorized to broadcast the broadcast. Like I can't give away what CHL TV is selling. But yeah, they are going through the anthem right now. Like they all have a shirt that says National Anthem Program. That's kind of cute. So. But yeah, showing the outdoor shot now, and it looks like it's going to go to commercial, and I imagine they'll be ready to go when we return. It is officially a 7:05 start, and right now it's 7:08. So. Okay, they're not going to commercial. Never mind. But yeah, they're clearing the ice now, and once that is done, we will get set. Do appreciate everyone who stopped in so far. Of course, I know some of my viewers are at the game tonight. Hope they had safe travels there, and hope they have safe travels back, because Ice Storm is going to be starting any minute now. So they're just getting the carpets off the ice. They're showing Kobe as the starting goalie there. His stats, 25, 12, and 5. 3.05 goals against average, and countering Jacob Oster in the other net. He is 32, 17, and 4 with a goals against average 2.81 and a save percentage of 904. Take it for tonight, but rather not die in the dirty way. Yeah. Hopefully, who made it has a good time and gets to see a win. Yeah, welcome, Smokes, one of my newer viewers. I don't know if I caught your real name. I don't know if you don't want to give your real name. It's okay, but welcome. I have noticed you around recently. And there's the face-off, and there we go. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a play-by-play man by any means, so I will try to describe things as best I can. If I were on a crew, I'd be a color man, if anything. But yeah, Shoveler, they're in the Oshawa zone so far. And, oh. Touch up, no icing. Yeah, I would either be a color man or I'd be a PA announcer. I'd have Tony's job in a perfect world. But yeah, there's a save on Kobe there. Oh, ooh. That one looked pretty close, but it didn't get to him. And now Steelheads are rushing. MacDonell tried to shovel it. He's now dumps it, and it looks like they're going to change. Played behind the Oshawa net now, and they are bringing it up now. I see Seneca. Okay. Another shot, and stopped by Oh! He didn't cover it all the way, and Gens are going to strike first, unfortunately. I would like to see that again. I thought he had it, but Colby Barlow, it looks like, is going to get this Generals goal. And we have an early 1-0 lead. 18:46 is on the clock. So, let me update that. Haven't done this in a year. Bear with me. So, not what we wanted to see early, but, you know, I'm sure JR will respond to that. Okay, as soon as I have it, I'll read off. Okay. The goal is officially Colby Barlow from Zachary Sandu and Luca D'Amato at 1:14 of the first period. As Tony would say, Oshawa Generals goal, scored by number 39, Colby Barlow, his first of the playoffs, assist by number 72, Zachary Sandu, and number 4, Luca D'Amato. Time of the goal, 1:14. Barlow from Sandu and D'Amato at 1:14. So, face off, and we're back in the Oshawa zone here. Plenty of time for the boys to get that one back. Ooh, that was awfully quick, though. Shoveling, passing, a lot of Generals getting in our way. They're defending pretty well so far. An Oster glove and some hugging in front of the net after the whistle. Zebeski is without a helmet. Van Volsen's in the middle of that too. See if anything comes of that. I don't know if I saw any real infraction or anything, but yeah, it's not going to be anything. Yeah, dude gave Van Volsen a bear hug, and then Andrew Gibson is the one who ripped Zebeski's helmet off. So face-off is going to come outside to the right of Oster. McGregor Richmond taking this one against Rehkopf. And that face-off was kind of a draw. It went sideways, but it's being shoveled into the Steelhead zone, and Smith back to get it. Being pursued. Yeah. How you doing, Leo? Yeah, a bit of an early goal, but hopefully we can get that back. We got plenty of time. Back into the Oshawa zone. Kieran looking for it. And now it is the Gens bringing it back. Gibson across and ahead, and a little too far, but it's tipped. No icing. Covey plays it behind the net, and Misa picks it up. And now being brought back the other way. Dumped by Misa, and General's defense will pursue it now, and back to get it as Leskovar keeps it inside. And now here come the Gens again. Buckley is the one who put it ahead, and Covey will glove it and cover it, and we got a whistle. I do wish this broadcast had the clock on throughout, but yeah, the clock is now back at 17:01, the time on the clock. And face-off will come to the left of Covey. Misa taking it to the Steelheads. Okay. Finn with a flip into the middle, and Angus pursuing, and that's another cover by Oster. Oh, did we score? I didn't even know that trickled through. Oh my god. Okay, Steelheads got one back. I'm going to do my very best to go to game 2. I'm hoping the ice clears up by then, but yeah, it is Angus leading the line. And we have another. Wait, I do have the sound ready.
Steelheads!
Yeah. Yep. Angus MacDonell with that goal. And let me update my score here. That did not even look like a great shot, but somehow it trickled through. All right, 16:47 is the time on the clock. Is the goal ready? I don't have any assists yet. I'm not sure if the goal was assisted, but yeah, I just have Angus MacDonell with an unassisted goal so far at 3:13. So if that does change, I'll let you know. Yeah. Soundbite, yeah. That's my new soundbite, the one with me. The old soundbite's on my old computer. Okay, a lot of traffic in front of the Oshawa net now. Okay, let me watch the broadcast. Okay, the broadcast does say it's an unassisted goal, so alright. That's what I'll go with. Oh, steal by Zidlicky in the zone. Backhander, turned away by Oster. And now the Generals bring it out, but not by much. It's recovered in the neutral zone by the Steelheads, and whoop, now taken back. Okay. Back go the Generals defense into their own zone and tipped. Now it's Buckley bringing it in, dumping it in. Okay. A lot of skating behind the Steelhead net now. Danford with a shot. That goes wide. Zebeski tips it and puts it out to the neutral zone, but brought back by Danford. See this shirt? This shirt? Yeah. Do my best. I can't take it off because, terms of service, but if this... Here, let me make sure I'm giving you a good view here. Yeah. That good? Okay, we have a stoppage. Covey made a save at 14:53. Yeah, I hope that was a good enough view for you. It is a nice shirt, and it actually fits me pretty well. A lot of the last few have been kind of small on me. Okay, face off to the left of Covey. Steelheads win it and are attempting to bring it out. Martone in pursuit, and Steelheads looking to get something going. MacDonell, oh, shot, rebound. Somehow Oster kept that out with the help of his defense. And now Oshawa trying to bring it the other way, but Steelheads right there to defend. Martone controlling in his own zone. Across to Misa, who is hit. Puck squirts behind the net. Oster plays it. Oh. Back in the neutral zone. Leskovar dumps it in. Got really sick over the weekend. He said, hold down a shirt for me. Okay, good. So hopefully they can do that. Another stoppage as Oster gets the puck. Again, they don't have the time on the clock, so okay, 13:59, so it is the first break time. So we got a 1-1 score. Let me check the shots quickly. They were on the screen and I'm lazy. Okay, I've got 7-6 the shots for Brampton. Like I said, there's 4 other games going on. Let me see if there's any score in any of them. Brantford is up 1-0 on the North Bay Battalion so far. They have 13:47 left in their first period. The other games so far are scoreless. They're pretty much all at about the same time. And we got a 1-1 score, and the other 3 games are scoreless. But Brantford with a 1-0 lead on North Bay so far. Yep. I'm planning on game 2. I'm just saying. Yeah. I have the ticket. I'm just hoping the ice clears up by then. If all goes well, it should be a game 2. Yeah. Like, I decided not to go to game 1 because it would be a crunch, and that was before I heard that there was going to be an ice storm. So I do feel at peace with my decision because of that. Kobe puts the hand on the puck, and we have another stoppage here. In any event, I looked ahead at the weather for the day of Game 5 next Friday. It's clear sailing, so yeah. So I'm sure I'll be making at least one trip to Oshawa this series. Robert made the trip. Yeah, Robert said he was going to. He even asked me if I wanted to go with him. He said an extra ticket, but I just said it wasn't a good idea. I probably wasn't going to make it there. And yeah. Yeah, there were a few people said they were going to go to game 1, and yeah. I hope they are enjoying themselves, and I hope they did all make it there safely. Which, at least the team did, so... Okay, I guess Leskovar playing behind the net. Yeah, I don't know if the team is going to plan on staying there this weekend or what. It's not a long drive or anything like that, but considering it's 2 straight games in Oshawa, maybe... Oh, they would. Point shot, and Oshawa's taking the lead again. 12:46 is the time on the clock, and Simon Wang is going to get this one. And it's saying on the screen, first career playoff goal for Simon Wang. And Oshawa now has a 2-1 lead. Fan party view. That'd be fun, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've made a secret that lives are not my favorite thing to do on this channel. Maybe it's why I haven't done one in a year, but... like, instead of doing a live, maybe I could, like, do a vlog from some kind of fan party if they did something like that. But, yeah. I just think doing, like, 15 to 20 lives last year kind of watered it down, so... And I kind of got bored with them, but, yeah. It is fun that I'm doing one again, I guess, but yeah. Maybe I just got disillusioned with them because I did so damn many last year. But... Shot from the wing, Witkowski is turned away by Oster. Alright. Steelheads bring it in, that's Lane. Kind of tied up along the boards now. Trying to get it loose. Both teams are. And now it does come loose. It's played behind Oster's net. Okay. Steelheads are changing. They have Fibigr and Smith there. Okay, Okay, they initially gave the goal to Wang, but now they're saying Barlow on the screen. So Barlow... Yeah, I didn't actually look at the sheet. Yep, they're saying it's a second goal for Colby Barlow, so he has both Generals' goals. An assist to Simon Wang and Owen Griffin, so... Time of the goal, 7:14. So, Barlow has both goals. Assist to Wang and Griffin on the second goal. Okay, Danford playing behind the General's net, and whoop, missed his mark as he was trying to pass it ahead. Steelheads intercept and dump it back in. Martone behind the net was trying to center it to Misa, but hit the back of the net. Moving ahead, Ritchie intercepted and again dumped back to the neutral zone. Steelheads play it back to their defense. Konnor Smith behind the net. Oh. Tried to bring it in, but it was knocked back, and now Leskovar with a dump. Generals now bring it out and dump it into the Steelhead zone. Leskovar in pursuit. Gets it behind the net. Barlow with a shot. Ooh, almost had a Hattie right there, but Ivankovic turns that one away. A lot of bouncing around in the neutral zone. Seneca pursued by Misa. He just missed the hit. Okay. Another dump in by the Generals as they will go to change. Steelheads defense back. That's Harding and Leskovar playing it. Ahead to Zebeski. And across. Ooh. Knocked down, and the Generals are back in the zone again. And, oh, did they go offside? Looks like it. So we have a stoppage at 9:48 on the offside. Showing on the screen, Barlow's 11th career playoff goal and his 3rd career multi-goal game in the playoffs. Or just said multi-goal game, so I don't know if that's playoffs and regular season, but need to chill, take a breath. Yeah, for sure. He's got to play their game. They started slow on Sunday, too. No. Got way behind in the shots, and... Oh! Another big shot, and it just beat Kobe again. So, this game early is not going our way. That is... Looks like Danford in the front of the line. So, I'll confirm that, but... Yep, got to update the score again. That did look like Danford on the replay. Again, lots of time to get this back, but yeah, this is not the way you want to start. Yeah, at least on Sunday we didn't get behind in the game at all. We just got behind in the shots. 9:32 is the time of the clock as that Danford goal went in. So, Steelheads win this draw. MacDonell dumping. You definitely want to respond at least once more in this period, I think. Okay, we got an icing against the Gens. That'll help. See what we got. Okay. So officially, I've got the 3rd goal as Ben Danford, his first of the playoffs from Noah Powell and Zachary Sandu. So 2nd assist for Sandu. Assisted on the first Barlow goal as well. Time of the goal, 10:27. So again, Danford from Powell and Sandu is the 3rd goal. Face-off in the zone, taken by Von Richter. Or Misa took the face-off, and Von Richter got the puck from it. But quick brush ahead by the Generals, and back to get it is Konnor Smith. Misa now with it, and dumps it ahead. Morelli ahead to Richie. And now knocked back by the Steelheads. Toms misses his mark on the pass a little bit as Buckley was taken out of the play by the hit. Oh no, Rehkopf shot! Oh my gosh, and another rebound and another goal. Yeah, this is not the start we wanted. 8:20 the time, and it's 4-0 Gens. Rehkopf is going to claim that goal. Yeah. Yeah, to show JR on the bench, and he's got that look on his face. Face off, and yeah. Another dump ahead. Oop. So I closed it just 1 sec. Okay, so I've got Brooks Rehkopf with the 4th goal. It's 1 assist to Ethan Toms at 11:40. And first career playoff goal, it says on the broadcast for Rehkopf. Not a surprise there. Yeah. I mean, kind of looking like the Jays did yesterday, too. Thankfully, in the case of the Jays and the Steelheads, it's only one game. You got time to come back in the series, but this is not the way you wanted to start. Chiarot with a dump in. Arlo beats it to avoid icing, and Steelheads now pick it up. Leskovar, oop, intercepted in the zone. Taken right back, Zidlicky. Now ahead to Karmiris. Center ice, Karmiris will dump, and looks like they'll change. Ahead now, played. Kobe plays it behind the net. And now icing against the Steelheads will stop the clock at 6:16. So no change there. Probably one more whistle to the next break. Yeah, I don't think they did take a timeout. It's just, yeah. It sucks to use your timeout so early in a playoff game. I'm sure that's what JR wanted to avoid to do. Van Volsen taking this face off against Richie to the left of Kobe. And one of the Steelheads controlled. Zebeski tries to dump it ahead and intercepted by the Gens, and they will push it forward. Konnor Smith back to get it. And another icing, and this will bring about the second break. 5:53 is the time on the clock. So I'm sure JR will have a lot to talk about with the boys during this break. So. Okay. Some more out-of-town scores. I do have a goal on the board in the London Owen Sound game. 1-0 for the Knights. Brantford has now moved ahead 3-0 against the Battalion. Flint and Kitchener are still scoreless. Kingston is up 2-0 on Sudbury. And we know what the score is here. Jackie, even if it's not his fault, they're not working tonight. Yeah, I could see JR doing that. Maybe not till the next period, but yeah, we'll see if that does end up happening. Blue Jays and Orioles are playing in the second inning of their second game of the season. They are scoreless there. Kevin Gosman against, I think, Charlie Morton for the Orioles. Yeah. So this face-off after the icing is going to be to the left of Ivankovic. Van Volsen taking it against Powell. Controlled by the Steelheads, brought out by Zidlicky and ahead to Zebeski, who is taken out of the play. But Steelheads recover. Looking for, tried to center it in front of the net, but a bit of an unlucky bounce, and Steelheads not able to control it. Now the Generals' defense playing it behind their net. Danford shovels it ahead, but that is going to go for icing. Stoppage at 5:26, and face off back in the General zone. Your own to me. Not rocket science, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the school game that they played against the Generals, like earlier this month, was possibly one of their worst games of the season. And yeah, it's kind of reminding me of this. We did score today, but other than that, it's kind of looking like that game. deflection and a save out, deflected out of bounds, so another stoppage at 5-11. Still the first. 5-11 remaining in the first. Welcome, Notorious. Facing to the right of Ivankovic, Generals control this one. But taken quickly by the Steelheads. MacDonell, ooh, shovels ahead to Oster. He will cover it up and some pushing. Ooh, Martone and Danford don't like each other. That's another General holding Martone right now. That's Torrance. So they separate that. I don't think they're calling anything, and I'm going to see a face-off beside Danford. Alright, it's going to be to the right of Danford. When Brenda got off work, and they work at the Tribute Center? Yeah. I see, yeah. So you're probably looking at 9:30-ish. Oh, wow, another shot on Ivankovic, and he's able to save this one, and some pushing after this one now. Leskovar-Harding, Martone, Barlow on the Gen side. That was 96 of the Gens who made that shot. That's Owen Griffin. Alright, face off to the left of Ivankovic. Karmiris taking it against Rehkopf. Rehkopf is now kicked out of the face-off, and Franson will draw in. Yeah, they're your ride home. Mental issue come playoffs. Yeah. Okay. Another icing against the Gens. That'll be brought back to their zone at 4:33. This can be a mental game, like especially with young players. And sometimes that can override talent, because this is a talented team. Like, this is a team that should win a couple of rounds this year, no matter where they finish. But yeah, it's not looking great in this game. I'm hoping they are able to turn it around. Another icing against the Generals. Stop me if you heard that one before, and once again brought back to the line. Not the line, the General zone. Steelheads win that face-off, and it dribbles back to the neutral zone. Von Richter back to get it. Okay. Trying to shovel it ahead to Rehkopf, and now brought in by Karmiris, looking for a slot, and tried to pass it back to Chiarot, but Oster was able to intercept it and make the save and cover, so whistle at 4:08. Alright, this face-off won by the Generals in their own zone, and trying to push it back. Now behind the Generals net, Karmiris playing it. Looking, oh, Chiarot in front. Oh, I think Oster got a pad on it. Referee's given the high stick signal, and yeah, it's going to be brought out of the zone. Crazy, not weird. Can't exactly endorse that statement, but welcome to the stream. It's going to come outside to the right of Oster, I believe. Yep. And Volsen taking that face off. It's won by the Gens. They're ahead. Buckley with a shot and deflected by Covey. It goes behind him. And Volsen back to try and wrangle it, but puck's doing a lot of bouncing around right now. Buckley with it now, and Torrance behind the net. Oh, you're on your alt? Okay. Laura, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Steelheads have 3 minutes to try and cut into this lead before the period ends. Oh, Misa is kind of upended there. Martone behind the net. Looking to center it somewhere. Doesn't have anyone to give it to, though. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the sub, Crazy Weird. Okay. Oh, Seneca tripped up. Oh! He tries a shot from his knees. It is turned away. Cheering for the Gens. Well. Yeah. It is allowed. It's okay. But, yeah. We are a Steelheads channel, but we do welcome all walks of life here. We have 2 minutes to go. Minute 58 as there's another whistle. Looks like an offside. Yeah, we're showing that Seneca shot from his knees again. Looked pretty good, but Covey got the blocker on it and turned it away. All right. Back into the Steelhead zone, trying to shovel it and get something done before the end of the period here. Got a couple of minutes to do it. Tries to pass ahead to Chiarot, can't quite corral it. Recovers and does get one towards Oster. I don't think it quite got him. Maybe it did. Who do I want to win? Yeah, we are a Steelheads channel here, so. And I'm a Brampton/Mississauga fan for years, so. I almost said a Brampton fan for years, which technically can't be true, but but Steelheads fan for years. All right, we're officially in the last minute of play in the first period. Your enemy. Shot by Witkowski, turned away by Oster. Alright. Richie brings it in. I thought Torrance was a hair ahead of him, but no offside called. Yeah. Ahead to Harding. Oh. Oh, we got an arm in the air, and hooking signal is made. 20 seconds on the clock. It's Fibigr-Richmond going in, who is talking to somebody. I don't know if it's a ref or one of the generals, but he goes in, and with 20 seconds left in the first period, it'll be the first power play to the Gens. Yeah. Welcome aboard, Adam Canning. I support the Argos. Yep. I am an Argos fan. Sorry, you wanted. Yep. We got some Gens fans in the chat as well. So Van Volsen against Richie in this face-off, which is to the left of Ivankovic. Yeah, they did. Yep. Now kicked out of the face-off, and Griffin now taking it for the Gens, and Now the puck is dropped. Alright. Oh! Falls, and Smith stole it from him, but brought it in, and there's not a whole lot of time. And now just held on to behind the net, and yeah, that's the way the first period ends. So there's still, yeah, thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate it. So we're at the end of the first period now. Shots are, Brampton is leading the shots, 15-13. I'll recap the goals for you. So first, General scored first. Colby Barlow from Zachary Sandu and Luca D'Amato. Angus MacDonell tied it for Brampton with an unassisted goal. But then the Gens kind of went ham. Colby Barlow with the second goal from Wang and Griffin. Ben Danford scored the third from Powell and Sandu. And Brooks Rogowski from Ethan Toms was the fourth goal. So that's where we are right now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a short bathroom break. Yeah, we're going to win the Memorial Cup. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay. I'm going to take a short bathroom break, and then I have a Sporkle quiz, which is NHL's top scorers in the 2000s decade, which is the 2000 to 2010 decade. So I'm going to see how many of these we know. It's top 50, so yeah. Last one. Well, I don't know what our team's going to look like next year, so we'll see. All right. Quick bathroom break, and then it's Sporkle time. All right. Well, Rehkopf's in his age 20 season next year, so he can either make Kraken or the AHL, so it'll be tough to see him back. All right. Okay, I can't delay this anymore. Okay, bathroom break right now. Sure, yeah. Okay. Okay, before I actually put the Sporkle on the screen, I need to pull my chat up somewhere else because I have to leave where I'm reading it from now. Alright. So let's do that. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, it is NHL's top scorers in the 2000s decade, top 50. So we're gonna see is, and you guys can play along as well. We're gonna see how many of the top 50 scorers in the 2000s decade that we can name. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start with is Matt Sundin in there? Yep, number 9. 2000s. I gotta think. Heatley? he played about half the decade, but is Crosby in there? Yep, he's down there. Oh, 79. So, yeah, I guess he's not quite on the list. Okay. It was popular back then. Who would that first one be? You guys can play along as well. Yeah, Ovechkin's 68. Okay, again, he's about half the decade too. Why am I blanking so much, man? Yager? Okay, Yager's number 2. Okay, I guess that would have been his prime. How much did Lemieux play in that decade? This is after Gretzky, I'm sure of that. Hull? No. Sandin, not Koivu. Nope, Koivu's 61. Again, I guess if they're close, it tells you. Dano? Oh, Modano. Malcolm and Misa. Oh, Malcolm Spence and Michael Misa. Okay. Yeah, I saw Michael around quite a bit when in Luke's first season. You know, before he was actually in the league himself. Okay, Dano Niedermeyer maybe. Nope, number 72. I'm getting so many that are off the list, man. Fedorov? Okay, now we're talking. He's 43. Was Yzerman a player back then? Yeah, he would have been. But not on this list. Sundin. Like, who were the champions back then? Try to think of, like... I know the Dallas Stars had some really good teams back then. Dale Hunter? No. He might have been a little before that. Oh, man. I'm getting my eras mixed up, I think. Maybe I should have picked one that was a little more recent. Okay, we're looking top 50 scorers in the 2000s decade. Howard-Chuck, no. Joe Thornton. Oh, yeah. Oh, Joe Thornton was number 1. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Marlowe. He was old. Yep, he's 32. Was Ben? No, Ben was after that. Fleury would have been old, but I'll try him. No. Yeah. I gotta think of defensemen, too. No. I can't believe I'm bombing this quiz so much. I'm gonna see the answers and I'm gonna be so angry. I'm just having trouble thinking back to how long ago that was. Alfredson? Okay, Daniel Alfredson is number 4. Oh, how about the Sedins? No. You're not giving me the Sedins. Yeah. Does he have to send an entry code to the team that drafted him? Well, yeah, Martone's still at the age where he'd have to make the NHL team, or he'd have to be back here. Yeah. And I guess technically he could refuse to sign with the teams that drafts him, but I don't see why he would. Yeah, it all depends on what the team wants.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah, but he's still of the age where he has to make the NHL team, or he has to be back in junior. Okay. Okay. What do you guys think? Any players from the 2000s decade that you think I'm missing? Okay. Yeah, I have another Sporkle for the second intermission that I think is going to be a lot easier. I didn't think I'd struggle so much on this. Helly King, Rob Blake? I'm trying to think of teams. Yeah, Rob Blake is just off the list at 65, it looks like. So. Not 19. Misa, he turns 20 in November, so it will be his age 20 season. So the Flames can put him in the AHL. Okay. Let's try some generic names. Smith, no. No, there's no Jones. Williams? Actually, I'm trying to think. Ryan Smythe. Yeah, Ryan. That's what I was trying to think of. He's 35. Heatley. Was Cicerelli that? Is this no. Rings. Paul Coffey? No. I'm just getting my eras mixed up, I think. Oh, maybe Stamkos? No. Okay. I got 2 minutes on the timer, and then it'll show us what the answers are. As soon as I see the answers, I'm going to be like kicking myself. We're not too far away from the start of the period at this point, so. Yeah, Kobe's only 17 yet, so he can be drafted this year too. I could see him somewhere in the probably second round at best. I could maybe see third. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, with Martone, it all depends on what team it is that picks him, but yeah. It's not out of the question that he could end up making them. But if he doesn't, he has to go back to junior. Yeah, I'm not going to think of any more of these. Oh. I'm bombing. I thought of a bunch in the top 100 at least. Yeah, 10 games before his NHL team decides to keep him or not. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to see on the broadcast how much time is left before the period starts, but announcer standing in the way. All right. All right, we got time to read some of these. Oh, Iginla Sakic. How did I miss him? Dimitra, rest in peace. Martin St. Louis. That's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think there was another Tampa player when I was thinking of Stamkos. Paul Correa. Oh man, these are so. I haven't thought of some of these names in a long time. Shanahan, I should have gotten. Uh, Bill Guerin, he's an executive now. Michael Nylander, Steelhead dad. Yeah, Alex played for them for a year, and Michael Nylander was an assistant coach that year. Yeah, that's the problem with this quiz. I haven't thought of some of these names in a long time, and I'm supposed to remember them now on the fly. But yeah, I think they've just gone to commercial again. That might be coming back after. So let's shift back into hockey mode, and let's hope the Steelheads can shift into comeback mode. All right. And yeah, why did my background music stop? There we go. While we're waiting, let's look at some of the scores again. Okay. I'll go baseball first. Orioles are up 1-0 against the Jays in the bottom of the third. And now back to the hockey scores. Okay, London Knights are ahead of Owen Sound 3-0. They're near the end of the first. About to start the second. Brantford is also up in North Bay 3-0. Flint has taken a 1-0 lead over Kitchener in their game. Kingston, they've just started the second. Kingston is still up 2-0 against Sudbury. They've just finished the first. And we know what our score is. A score we gotta try and get back. Let's. I know we have the talent. We definitely have talent and the firepower to come back in this one. So let's try to do it. I hope the message JR gave them in the intermission was very, very clear and very, very succinct, I guess. Yeah. Just waiting. As soon as they come back from commercial, we should be back in action, I would think. All right. Yep. The players are back on the ice. Showing career playoff point leaders. Yeah. So, yeah, it's among players in this series, though. Ritchie has the most among players that are playing with 43 in 33 games. Rehkopf is on that list. He's tied with Seneca. And Martone is 6th on that list. Of course, Martone hasn't played a ton of playoff games. But, yeah, hopefully this season our guys can build on that number. And it all starts with getting some points in this one. Angus MacDonell with the lone steelhead goal so far. We're still killing a penalty for 1:40. So McGregor-Richmond in there. Opening faceoff taken by Van Volsen against Ritchie. Steelheads win it, and Smith quickly will ice it down. General's defense back to get it. Luca Morelli trying to get out of the zone. All right. Barlow ahead. Oh. Morelli across. Back to Morelli, passing. Ooh. Between him and Ritchie. Generals keep it in. Another pass to Ritchie. Ooh. answers someone's question from earlier. Jack Ivankovic is still in the net, despite giving up 4 in this period. Oh, no! And Colby Barlow just got the hat trick, I think. We'll see how many hats appear, but 1908 on the board, and Colby Barlow seals it with a power play goal. So, did not want to add another one on this side of the scoreboard. Less than a minute into the second, and yep. Yeah. There's a dude in an orange jersey throwing a sombrero on the ice. Oh, man. Yeah, the camera's just locked on that sombrero, and yeah. I don't see a ton of hats. Yeah. There's one other hat that I saw in there, and yeah. So let's see officially. Yep. Colby Barlow, his third goal from Callum Ritchie and Beckett Seneca on the power play, 52 seconds into the second period. And that was on the McGregor Richmond penalty for hooking, so. Yeah. It will take a lot of work to get back into this game. Hopefully, Steelheads can do something. You see, Martone and Toms are battling on the faceoff before they drop the puck. And the referee, Kane, is going over there to tell them to knock it off. And now, finally, they do drop the puck. It'll go behind Kobe's net. Ooh. Ahead, and Steelheads will be called for icing, and it'll go back to their zone. 18:47, the time of the whistle. Yeah. Okay. Face off one by the Gens, and Danford shovels behind the net. Yeah, the Gens trying to keep it in. Powell, ooh. That one was close, but it was deflected off something, and we got a whistle at 18:29. And we got a penalty now? We have a Gen skating into the box, so the Steelheads are about to get their first power play. That is 23, and 23's name is Tyler O'Toole. So, yeah, first power play for the Steelheads coming up here. Face-off coming to the left of Oster. I didn't see exactly what Tyler O'Toole did. He was out of the frame. Score sheet says it's for interference. All right. Well, we do have a power play. It's something. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Steelheads win the draw. Defenders are passing it back and forth. Now we head to Karmiris. Overshoots Karmiris a little bit. Right. All right. Shot. Stop by Oster. Draw it back. Rehkopf shot. That's off Oster's glove. And Generals get control of it and are able to ice it down. Kobe plays it. Puts it right back up to Von Richter, who brings it back in. Now Rehkopf with it. Shot. Oop. Deflected. All right. Von Richter shot. And that one's going to miss. Karmiris again back to the point. That's Sova. Sova, point shot. Deflect. Rehkopf tried to bat it in, but now controlled by the Generals. They push it up. Behind the net, Von Richter went to get it. Now it's Angus MacDonell. was on Martone's stick, and now it goes behind the net, and the Generals will clear it again. 15 seconds remaining. Steelheads time for one last rush here. Van Harding dumping it in. And now it's Colby Barlow who intercepts and brings back up, and that is going to do it for the Oshawa Generals penalty. They have a successful kill. Steelhead still controlling the puck, though. Finn Harding dumping it. Martone, shot towards the net. Just off the mark there. Controlling behind the net. They try to center, but Oshawa comes away with it. Seneca. And now Barlow skating away. And shot. Oh my gosh. 15:58, and the Gens have made it 6. And I think Seneca will be the one who touched that one last, so. Oh my. Oh my. And that is going to be it. That's going to be it for Jack Ivankovic. He's leaving the net right now. Braden Gillespie is going in. And can't believe how much this one's fallen apart, but yeah. One of those games. I'm sure this will be very much addressed in the days going up to Game 2. Beckett Seneca officially with the goal, and Colby Barlow with the lone assist on that one. Time of the goal, 4:02 into the period. Agreed, Cam. Agreed. Yeah, I mean, good news. I can't see them having another game like this in the playoffs. Like they had a very flat game against Sudbury a couple of weeks ago, and they got a 6-game winning streak to respond to that. But there was another flat game against the Gens earlier this month. But yeah, lately this has been very few and far between games like this. Lane now bringing it in for the Steelheads. Oh. Oh, man. Playing a little desperate now. I can see that, you know, we're trying to skate faster, and maybe we're trying to do a little too much here. Like, try and make a miracle happen. I don't know that they're going to come back and win this game. It's going to be a very difficult thing to do, but yeah. At the very least, you want to play a very solid rest of the game and bring that into Sunday. Fibigr across to Sova behind the net. Sova now pursuing and passing up to... I couldn't see who that was, but Sova missed his mark. Rehkopf chasing it behind the Oshawa net now. Oh, collision, and arm is in the air. I don't know who they're going to call that on. It looked like a pretty mutual collision. But now it is the Generals controlling the puck, so it's going to be the Steelheads going in. Yep, touched up at 13:29. This is probably going to be the break as well. And which Steelhead is going in? They're not showing anyone going to the box. So, I'll try and... yeah, they're going to call Leskovar for tripping. That's the call. So, they do go to the TV break. Let me again look at some out-of-town scores here. In the baseball game, the Orioles are now up 2-0 on the Jays. Let me try and find out how those runs were scored. Oh, there was a Jackson Holiday home run in the 3rd inning, and then Tyler O'Neill sacrifice fly made it 2-0 for the Orioles. Okay, any difference in the hockey scores? Yep, still 3-0 London, still 3-0 Brantford. Yeah, those scores haven't changed. 1-0 Flint and 2-0 Kingston. At least, of all the teams that are losing right now, we're the only one that has a goal. But I mean, if you gotta find positives where you can, right? Okay, battle along the corner. It's kind of stuck. So we are killing another penalty as Stevie Leskovar has gone to the box for tripping. Oh, we got a shot from Seneca, and that is stopped by Gillespie. Just entered the game after Kobe let in 6. Showing his shots now, stats now, 17, 17, and 2. A lot of that with Guelph, who finished last place before we picked Gillespie up. So face off to the right of Gillespie here. Karmiris against 42 with the name that I can't read because I'm dyslexic. Just a lot of passing around right now for the Gens, and Zebeski loses his stick. He's playing a little soccer with it. Just trying to get it loose, but it is the Gens coming away with it again. Another shot deflected, and yeah, cleared away, and Oshawa will play it behind the net. Seneca now going back, letting his team change. Another dump by the Steelheads. It goes behind the net. Oster plays it for his defense. And now with 20 seconds left in the Leskovar penalty, Gens are trying for one more rush. Misa with one more clear, and that will probably seal it. Remaining 10 seconds will tick away while the puck is on that end, but okay. So successful kill there. Okay. A shot that goes wide of the net. Gens lose it. Sandu gets it out, and now Harding in the defensive zone. Brings it out and dumps. And now back come the Gens. Rehkopf. All right. March on with a shovel. And we have an icing. Looks like against the Gens. So do we go back that way? 10:27 the time in the second period. Right. Get one off the face-off right here. Do something. It is MacDonell against Richie in this face-off. No, Richie wins it. So Konnor Smith and Richie are tangled up in front of the Oshawa bench, and Buckley goes in to try and save his teammate. An arm is in the air, so something's being called, and whistle at 10:01. And now some other Steelheads and Generals pile on. I see Chiarot, I see MacDonell. D'Amato's just standing on the outside for the gens there. And, oh. Konnor Smith is pointing to his mouth like saying someone hit him. Oh, Von Richter and Franson are tangled up, and are they going at it? Yep. This might officially be a fight here. Punches are being thrown. Franson is now without his helmet. And they're going to separate that one, so we'll see what officially gets called there, and Franson doing that, but, you know, we'll see if that sparked anybody. Yeah, both of them are being led to the box for sure. Konnor Smith is already there. And, you know, as they lead Parker Von Richter there, Smith has something else to say to the official who's leading him there. I'll try to sort everything out. It's not on the score sheet yet. Martone, who's captaining right now, is trying to have a discussion with Sean Reed. He's making a gesture like, you know, they did that and whatever. I can't read his lips, obviously, but yeah. Yes. You can see on the replay that Franson kind of cross-checked Konnor Smith like that, while Smith is being held by Richie. There was a big pile on. We'll see if they, yeah. It might be tough for the official scorers, too, to get everything straight, so as soon as I see it on the score sheet, I'll try and relate to you what all of the penalties are. I can tell you Smith and Von Richter are in the box for the Steelheads, as well as Franson. Franson and Von Richter for the fight, I'm sure. Yeah, there's still more discussion happening, and Callum Ritchie is also entering the box now for the gens. It's like that moment in the rink when you're trying to figure out what exactly is going on, and, you know, the refs are doing the math, and you're just trying to make sense in your head. Yeah, JR wants to talk to the refs. Yeah, JR's trying to start a conversation with Sean Reed here. Still nothing on the score sheet for me to relate to you, but yeah, I can tell you JR does not like what he's hearing. JR's getting more animated now as this conversation's going on. You have to wonder, in a 6-1 game, you have to wonder if, you know, maybe JR just wants out of there. Maybe if he says the right words to Sean Reed, he'll get his wish. Yeah, I still see just the two on each side in the penalty boxes. Well, whatever was said, JR is staying on the bench. So, it ain't that. So, trying to tell you exactly what the penalties are. I'm sure it'll be the fighting, and now I guess there's an extra minor, because McGregor-Richmond is being sent to the box, too. And yeah, it's going to be... It looks like is it a gens power play? Is it... Yep, 5-on-4 for the gens, so, yep. It is another gens power play. And now they finally get back to work. So I guess that's what JR was pretty upset about. And we got another whistle, 9:40. There's some more pushing behind the net. Leskovar against Griffin. We'll see if anything happens there. Yeah. Still nothing on the score sheet officially. Don't think anything's being called on this one, so they're just gonna reset here. As soon as I do see what all of those penalties are that were just called, I'll relate to you that. Leskovar behind the net and is able to clear it. Oster intercepts it before it gets to the line, and we'll give it back to his team there, and they will regroup. Seneca shot and deflected. All right. Generals keeping control. Shot. Fibigr clear, and that will get down the ice. Again, Oster plays it outside, and will quickly pass it back to his team. Torrance across, shot, and gloved by Gillespie. So stoppage at 8:28. There's 27 seconds remaining in the power play. Okay. They're in the process of putting the penalties on the score sheet. They just have the Generals penalties right now. They have Harrison Franson for a fight that says instigated upon. So they've given Parker von Richter the instigator, which I believe is what the extra minor is. Although it doesn't show that yet, but and I guess they've called offsetting minors on Richie and Konnor Smith as well. So that's my guess. I'll confirm that when it's complete. Another clear about the Steelheads, and that will kill the penalty, by the way. We have 8 minutes remaining in period number 2. All right. Brought up Rehkopf-Karmiris-Chiarot. Shot by Chiarot is deflected and will hit the top of the glass and come back down. Luca D'Amato plays it behind his net. And now brought out by the Gens. And icing is... Yep, it is. No, it is going to be icing. So Generals will ice it, and 7:23 is the time. Fish Power, how you doing, Paul? So since they brought Gillespie into the game, the Generals have 5 shots. Steelheads don't have any. The full shots are, let me see, 21-18 for the Gens right now. I wish the fish power was working today, but yeah, they're face off to the left of Oster. Another dump in. MacDonell shot and deflected. Picked up by the Gens. Dragusica and up to Martone. Happened. We are just we're just having a bad one today. It's only game 1. I mean, the last time we had a bad game, we won 6 straight after that, so... I mean, in this series, we wouldn't need to win 6 straight. We'd only need to win 4, but... Shot. Ooh! A couple of shots on Ivankovic that are deflected or turned away, and... Now in pursuit, Karmiris. Seneca falls down. Oh, and it's been called, I think. Yeah, they've called someone for tripping Seneca. Yeah. So 6:04, the whistle. So we just see who's going in, and yep, they're leading. Don't cut away when they're showing the player. Yeah, they're leading Porter Martone to the box. So it'll be another Generals power play at 6:04. Yeah. So, yeah, not looking like a good one. Hopefully we rebound Sunday. I was hopeful that we get a split in the first 2 games on the road. So, if we can win Sunday, at least we can still fulfill that. Karmiris taking this face-off for the Steelheads. It's to the right of Gillespie. Gibson. And a clear, not all the way. D'Amato intercepts it at the line. Official penalty is a slashing call on Martone. We got a shot, and Gillespie covers, and it'll be a whistle at 5:37, minute 33 remaining in the power play. Yeah, all the home games I'll be there. I'm hoping to be there Sunday as well, but ice storm, so I'm playing it by ear. I'm hoping, like I looked at the weather and it said like it should be above freezing at about 10 a.m. on Sunday. So just it's a matter of when the ice is all gone. I'm hoping it won't take a long time and I'll be able to make it, but yeah. I'm playing it by ear. Yeah. Yeah, even if they don't, it's only a problem until you lose at home, yeah. Thankfully, and this might be to my advantage, is Oshawa plays Sunday night games, so hopefully I'm able to make it in time for 6 o'clock. But in the event that I don't, I can easily set up another one of these. I will let y'all know. Oh, we got something away from the play. Witkowski, and who is that? Griffin going at it. We got a fight, folks. Yep. Witkowski is on top of Griffin. He went down to the ice quickly. So, that fight over pretty much as soon as it began, and Griffin is without a helmet, and we'll see how that one goes. We got an instigator on the last fight for Von Richter, so we'll see if anything like that happens again. Either way, they're both going to the box, and difficult getting tickets for Oshawa. They sold pretty well. I do already have a ticket for Game 2. It's just a matter of whether I can actually get there to use it. So, with the time left on the clock, both of the fighters are going to the tunnel, at least for the period it looks like, so they're not going to be back. Oh, Oshawa's not too far. It's just if there's ice on the ground, I don't want to be on the road for a long time, you know? Like, it is one of the easier drives, but driving on ice for an hour and a half to 2 hours is, yeah, a little scary. So, it looks like they have not called an instigator on this one, so it's just going to be the fighting majors. Back to work, skating around. Still 23 seconds to kill in the existing penalty to Martone. Shoveled ahead. It's on Oster. He will stick block it. The big hill, yeah. All right. We got a break here. MacDonell-Rehkopf, and... Oh! We got one? I think we do. And just like the first one for the Steelheads, it looks like Angus MacDonell is going to get this one too. And we have another...
Steelheads! Woo!
All right, finally I get to update this side of the scoreboard again. That's a little better. Fish in 7. I could see it being fish in 7. These teams played very evenly during the regular season. Goal Judge has its hand up. He's trying to listen and make it official here. Oh, we might have a challenge for offside. I don't know. It was very close. That's what the broadcast is looking at, whether Rehkopf was across the line a hair before MacDonell. So either way, they are setting up for the face-off, so it looks like the goal is going to be good. So MacDonell and Richie in the face-off, which Oshawa wins. DJ, how you doing, sir? So, Angus MacDonell with his second goal. His first was unassisted, and this one is assisted by Martone and Konnor Smith. Oh, we got another arm in the air now, as after a play to the right of Oster there. And, yep, stop me if you heard this one before. It's against the Steelheads. So, whistle it. No, it's not against the Steelheads. It looks like 7. That's Simon Wang going in. So, yep, Steelheads are getting a power play. So it's going to be a tripping call on Simon Wang. And Steelheads get a power play. 16:37 into the period. So that's 3:23 left in the period. Don't make me do math in my head. And yes, I can confirm on the score sheet there was no instigator on the last fight between Witkowski and Griffin. It's just the 5-minute majors, and they're gone to the dressing room for the period. They'll be back for the next period. So. Again, it'll be difficult to come back in this game, but you know, if we get a goal here, get some of our good habits back, and hopefully we can get that split on Sunday. So quickly clear by the Generals, and Misa back to get it there. Luke Misa with that blinding Luke Misa speed brings it back into the attack zone and knocked backwards for a bit, and Finn Harding now playing it behind the Steelhead net and regrouping here, and now pass to Martone, who bounces off his stick, and now ahead to Luke Misa. Shot from Rehkopf and blocked. Back to the neutral zone, Martone back to get it. And brought back in by Luke Misa. Kept in by Harding as it's knocked back. Steelheads are trying on this one. They want a goal. Harding cross to Rehkopf, shot. Oh. Pass ahead to MacDonell. It's off his stick. Okay. Cross, Rehkopf. Harding point shot now up to Rehkopf, and oh, still in, shot, oh, Rehkopf shot, and in! Carson Rehkopf has made it 3 for the Steelheads. On the power play. Minute 50 left in the period. And I finally get to announce another.
Steelheads! Woo!
All right. Well, this is the momentum turn we need. I don't know if it's going to be enough to overturn the score of this game, but you know, it's what we need. MacDonell was in front too. Did he tip that? No, I think that was Rehkopf's goal. Yeah. Okay. Looking at the score sheet, we officially have... Let me fix my music. I don't know why it keeps stopping like that. Okay, we officially have Rehkopf is first of the playoffs from Luke Misa and Finn Harding. Time of the goal, 18:10. Carson Rehkopf first of the playoffs from Misa and Harding on the power play at 18:10. Chiarot, through a group of generals, comes back to Sova, shot. And now tie up, battle against the boards. Jen's coming away with it now, it's Beckett-Seneca. Barlow, who already has the Hattie for the Gens tonight. Pushback, yep. This is what we need. This is what JR wants to see. We're in the last minute of play in the second period now. Karmiris skating up. Now a big hit. Jens bring it back. Sova pursuing and plays it behind the Steelhead net. Blue and white, yep. Up ahead to Aiden Lane. And now Van Volsen. Across. Whoop. We have a shot and covered by by Jacob Oster, rather. I saw Ben Danford on the screen because they're interviewing him during the second intermission. But, yeah. So we have a whistle with 26 seconds on the clock. Bit of a gathering, not really any pushing or anything, but refs are trying to separate them nonetheless. So while that's separated, there'll be another face-off beside Jacob Oster. Okay, I do have another Sporkle quiz prepared for the second intermission that I think I'll do a little bit better at. I'm going to do another bathroom break quickly and grab myself another drink as well during that intermission. Okay, Steelheads are pushing. They're trying to make something happen. Maybe even try and get themselves back in this game. MacDonell took a shot. Oh, wow. Big hit by Powell on Martone behind the net. And time does expire in the period. We'll see if anything comes of that hit. There's some yelling going on. Yep. We are through the second period. 6-3. Got a little bit of pushback. Let me update the shots, and I'll do one more out-of-town scores for you before I do take my bathroom break. So the shots are 25-21 for the Gens. All right. Baseball-wise, oh, the Jays have put up a 5 spot. They were down 2-0 the last time I looked. Let me see how the Jays scored. Yeah, it was 5 all in the 4th inning. See if I can summarize all that quick. Bases loaded walk, Nathan Lucas. Then a sacrifice fly for Alan Roden. That'll be his first RBI in the leagues. Then Bo Bichette singles. Sac fly Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Santander with a single. Yeah, so all small ball pretty much. And the Jays lead the Orioles 5-2 in the second game of the Major League season. Quickly give you the hockey scores as well. And then I will quickly run to go to the bathroom. So Through the second period in London, the Knights are up 4-1 on Owen Sound. Also through the second period, Brantford is up 5-2 on North Bay. Just about to start the third period, it looks like. Flint and Kitchener are tied 2-2. And just through the second, Kingston is up 3-0 on Sudbury. And then Steelheads have made it a game here, 6-3, as we've just concluded our second period as well. All right, quick bathroom break, and then we'll play another Sporkle quiz. All right, be right back. Might take me a while, my legs asleep. Setting up my backup chat screen again so that I can go to the Sporkle screen. All right. Okay. So this quiz is, we get two teams, A versus B, and we have to guess which of those two teams has won more championships. There's the full list right there. There's 30 of them. We see how many we can get right in 10 minutes. So, Yankees and Boston Celtics, they both have a bunch. I would think it's the Yankees, though. Yeah, I think it's the Yankees. Yeah, they have 20. Yeah, they have 27 or something like that. I don't think the Celtics have that many. They still have a bunch, but yeah. Or no, I'm supposed to say A or B, right? So, yeah, that's right. St. Louis Cardinals and Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers have a bunch. I know the Cardinals have quite a few, and they've been around for a long time. What do we think? St. Louis Cardinals or LA Lakers? Lakers? Right. Lakers 17, Cardinals 11. Pittsburgh Steelers, Green Bay Packers. So two football teams. I don't know if this includes like pre-Super Bowl championships as well. Yeah. Because the Packers would have been around for a lot of that. And the Steelers are just one of the modern teams. They've been around for like 40, 50 years. My guess would be I don't know, Pittsburgh has a lot of Super Bowls. I'll go with them. I'll take a risk. Yep, Steelers 6, Packers 4. Detroit Red Wings, Montreal Canadiens. I believe it's the Canadiens. That's a pretty easy one, I think. Yeah, I think Canadiens have the most in the NHL, so it's got to be them. Chicago Bulls, Dallas Cowboys. Bulls have at least 6. I think they only have 6, but Cowboys, they've got a few. Like, I think Cowboys have at least 4. I think it's still the Bulls, though. Yeah, Bulls 6-5. That was a close one. Yeah. Leafs against Dodgers. Dodgers, you'd think the Dodgers have a lot, but when they were the Brooklyn Dodgers, they got like nothing. I think they got their first Brooklyn Dodgers championship. They got their first Brooklyn Dodgers championship like 3 years before they moved. So So it took the Dodgers a long, long time to win their first. So it's got to be the Leafs. Yep, 13-8. Golden State Warriors, Chicago Cubs. Yeah. I know the Cubs have one recently. They had a few, like, in the 1900s decade. Warriors, though. I guess I would think it's close, but maybe the Warriors edge the Cubs out. Yeah. Warriors. Yeah, Warriors 7, Cubs 3. Yeah. We're good. New York Rangers, San Francisco 49ers. The Rangers had a long gap between championships, too. 49ers... They've got something like 2 or 3 Super Bowls, right? Yeah. This is a hard one. I don't think the Rangers have a ton, though. I know they have a few. My guess would be 49ers. Yep, 5-4, another close one. San Antonio Spurs, Chicago Blackhawks. I gotta speed it up a little bit because I'm going through. Spurs, Blackhawks. Spurs have a bunch. I think it was a long time before the Blackhawks had a few. I'm guessing Spurs. No, first one wrong. So it was Blackhawks 6, Spurs 5. Athletics, Los Vegas Raiders, sorry. I imagine that includes the Oakland Raiders time as well, and the LA Raiders time. Oakland's had quite a few championships, actually, the Athletics. They're not the Oakland Athletics anymore, they're just the Athletics. I think I gotta go with them. Yep, 9-3. Detroit Pistons, Washington Wizards. Washington has 2 at the most. It's gotta be the Pistons. Oh, they only have 1, yeah. So it was 3-1. Chicago Bears, New York Giants. Bears have at least 1, but I think the Giants have more. Yeah, I'm speeding it up now because I'm running out of time. Reds and Phillies. Reds had a lot early, and then it took the Phillies a while. I gotta go Reds. Yep, 5-2. Edmonton Oilers, Boston Bruins. Boston went a long time without a championship, and then they had a bunch in the last decade. And then the Oilers had a big 80s. Based on history, I think it's still got to be the Bruins, though. Yep, 6-5. Seattle Supersonics, Phoenix Suns. I know the Sonics had at least 1. I don't think the Suns have any. Yeah, I gotta go Phoenix Supersonics. Yep, 1-0. Indianapolis Colts, Washington Commanders. Washington has 2 that I know of. This might include the Baltimore Colts, too. I'm gonna go Colts. Nope, it was 3-2. San Francisco / New York Giants and Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, I gotta go Giants, just a hunch there. Yeah, yep, 8-5. Pittsburgh Penguins, New Jersey Devils. They both have a fair number. I have a feeling Penguins have more. Yep, 5-3. Atlanta Hawks, Miami Dolphins. I don't think the Hawks have 1 if they have any. Have the Dolphins won a Super Bowl at all? I don't know. I don't think they have. Maybe they have in the 70s. Tough one. Dolphins. Yep, 2-1. Close one. New Jersey Devils, Detroit Tigers. I don't think the Tigers have a lot. They're a big historic team. They have a lot of history. No, I go Tigers just because they've been around longer. Yep, 4-3. Baltimore Orioles, Portland Trail Blazers. I think the Blazers have 1. Orioles probably have more, I would think. Yep, 3-1. New England Patriots, Anaheim Ducks. Ducks have 1 or 2. Yeah, it's got to be the Patriots. Yeah. Like, there's no contest there. 6-1. Dallas Mavericks, Colorado Avalanche. Gotta be the I don't know. Dallas had a few recently. Avalanche. Yep, 3-1. Kansas City Royals, Minnesota Vikings. Kansas City has 2 that I know of. I don't think the Vikings have any, actually. Let's go Royals. Yeah, Florida Panthers, Los Angeles Rams. I think it's the Rams. I think Florida won their first one last time. Yep, 2-1. Canucks. Canucks don't have any. It's Marlins. Atlanta Braves, Boston Red Sox. Boston has a lot recently. Yeah, they've had 4 in the last decade or so. Yep, 9-4 Red Sox. Denver Broncos, Arizona Cardinals. Arizona's would have been long ago. I think it's Denver. Yep. So Utah Jazz. I don't think the Jazz have any. Calgary Flames. And last one, Philadelphia 76ers and Houston Rockets. I know the Rockets have like 3 in the past 35, 40 years or so. Sixers, I think you got to go further back for the Sixers. This is a pretty good quiz, actually. We did pretty well, just the 2 wrong so far. Got 1 minute to answer this one. We think Houston. No, it was the 76ers, 3-2. So we got 27 out of 30. Very good score. 90%. Apparently the average score is 70% for this. So we did well. We did well. So. All right. Okay. So let's get back on track here. I don't know if anything would have updated. I think most of the games were in intermission, but I'll check the out-of-town scores again anyway. Yeah, 4-1 London. Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed in the hockey scores anyway. Yeah, and it's still 5-2 in the baseball games. We've just got to the end of 5 innings, so. Okay, I'll recap the scoring again. Oshawa leads the shooting, 25-21. So it was Colby Barlow got the first Oshawa goal from Sandu and D'Amato. Angus MacDonell tied it up for the Steelheads with an unassisted goal. Colby Barlow then got the second goal from Wang and Griffin. Ben Danford, the Leaf prospect from Noah Powell and Zachary Sandu at 10:27. Then just a few seconds later, Brooks Rogowski from Ethan Toms made it 4-1 Oshawa. That was all the scoring in the first. Colby Barlow completed the hat trick just 52 seconds into the second period from Richie and Seneca on the power play. Seneca then scored the 6th goal from Barlow, made it 6-1. Steelheads responded. Angus MacDonell, his second goal of the game from Martone and Konnor Smith at 16:09. And then Carson Rehkopf on a power play made it 6-3 from Misa and Harding. So that's where we stand right now. 6-3 Oshawa Generals going into period number 3. So it looked kind of insurmountable when it was 5 goals. It's now 3 goals. So see what we can do. You know, we're a big scoring team, and see if we maybe have 3 more goals in us before this one is done. You know, we have kind of shifted the momentum a little bit. So yeah, got another period to get through, but like I said, I'd be happy with a split in these first 2 road games. So if we're not able to come back in this one, then I'm sure we'll come out firing in Game 2 on Sunday. you all know, I do have a third Sporkle quiz on standby if we do get to overtime. Because we're playoff overtime now. There's no more 3-on-3. There's no more shootouts. So it's continuous overtime. So if we do get there, there's another intermission. So... we were a little close to getting back, but they're currently on commercial still. Looks like they've come back. It looks like it's very blurry, but I can see, yeah, the teams are coming back on the ice. So I think it's about, yeah, they just went past 2 minutes to go before the intermission is over. So, we kind of turned it on late in the period. Let's see if we can continue doing that and, you know, maybe make this a game again. We'll see. So, Braden Gillespie has been solid since he took over for Jack Ivankovic after the 6th goal was scored. So, I guess we kind of have the momentum now, so let's ride with it. Looks like most of the third periods are starting now around the rest of the OHL games, so let's keep it up. I'm kind of wondering, we have 2 goalies who are good enough to be number 1s on the team. We brought Gillespie in to, you know, shore up our backup. So I wonder if Gillespie is a stone wall for the rest of this game in relief of Ivankovic. I wonder if he would get the Game 2 start. You know, I think they've been kind of preparing to use both goalies in the playoffs, so it would be an interesting decision for sure. So the players are just getting lined up, and we'll get the third period done shortly, or started shortly. MacDonell and Ritchie taking the opening face-off. And there it goes. All right. Controlled by the Steelheads. Fibigr-Harding has it behind the Steelhead net. Rehkopf pushing ahead. Martone now. Passing it back to Rehkopf. Now Jen's coming back the other way, and shot deflected. Rehkopf picks it up and ahead to MacDonell and across to Fibigr-Harding, who will try and corral it and bring it in, but he's surrounded by Gens right now. All right. Fibigr-Harding with a slapper toward the net. I don't think it hit the net. And now Buckley heavily defended by Martone. Trying to get in, but runs into a wall of Steelhead defenders. Fibigr-Harding taking it behind the net and passing across to his defense partner Leskovar. Now it's Luke Misa with that Luke Misa speed, bringing it up as quickly. Gabriel-Chiarot tries to backhand it to Fibigr, but ends up in MacDonell's stick. Chiarot had it on his stick. Got a nice shot on Oster, but right into his pads. Fibigr tried to keep it in and lost it in the neutral zone, and yep, they're going to call that it was played with a high stick, so whistle at 18:36. All right. Face off and played behind the net by Gillespie. Pass over. Jens tried to take over. Ooh, big shot by, I believe, Seneca. It was pretty fast, but it was deflected, and Back to the neutral zone. We have a hit. Oh, and they're going to call the hit on 42. How do you pronounce his name? And yeah, they're going to call Konnor Smith. He's going to go to the box, and it'll be a Generals power play. It was Sinivuori who went down, the Finnish player. So Oshawa Generals penalty starting with 18-17 remaining in the third. Yeah, it was a bit of a high hit by Konnor Smith there. Yeah, I'm just seeing on the score sheet too that yeah, this is wrong. They have Jack Van Volsen on the score sheet, but that was Konnor Smith who went into the box. Yeah, Van Volsen is definitely on the ice. It's not him. So the score sheet will probably correct that soon. I was just noticing on the score sheet as well, Tyler O'Toole of the Generals was given a 10-minute misconduct at the end of the second period. We didn't catch that when it happened. Oh, Owen Griffin with a bullet past Braden Gillespie. And they have just made it 7 on the power play. Or they're going to give this goal to Seneca, it looks like. He's the one leading the line. So yeah, 17-44. And the Gens have increased their lead again. The goal is under review, they say, so I've already put it on the scoreboard, but we'll see if this is actually going to count. Let's see, what's it under review for? Yeah, they're showing a top view of the net there. They think Seneca maybe got a little too close to Gillespie here. Was there contact? The stick did kind of make contact with the glove, so I don't know. So yeah, the referees are talking about it, whether they're going to let this goal stand. He was pretty close to Gillespie. I don't know if I could like judge whether the contact was significant enough to. Yeah, it was Owen. Yeah, Owen Griffin took the shot. Seneca's saying that he tipped it. The way the goal is not on the score sheet yet, so. They have put it on their on the screen on the broadcast, but yeah, Owen Griffin took the shot from his knees. It was Seneca. Seneca claimed that he was in front of that flyby, so he believes he scored that goal. Off his stick or whatever. See Seneca just coming across, and was there contact? I don't know. The puck was already in there, I think, when they made contact. I don't think they're going to call this back. I don't think they're going to disallow this one. But they're still talking about it. Yep, Sean Reed points to the ice, and the goal is indeed official. It will be 7-3 for the Gens. So the first goal given up by Gillespie after Ivankovic let the first 6 in. And to center ice for the faceoff. Richmond against Rogowski. All right. shot, and back to the neutral zone, picked up by Simon Wang. Okay, we officially got it on the score sheet now. Yep, so it is officially Beckett Seneca's second goal of the game on the power play, assisted by Owen Griffin and Callum Ritchie. And time of the goal, 2:16 into the third period. Okay, icing, it looks like, on the Steelheads with 17 minutes exactly on the clock. So it's going to head back to their zone. I'm seeing too much red on this score sheet. Controlled by the Steelheads here. It's to the left of Ivankovic. Danforth shot. Oop. That's turned away. Pad save. Gillespie, rather. Ivankovic started this game, but he was relieved by Gillespie. And another icing call against the Steelheads, 16:38. So back to their zone it goes. Again, Richmond against Griffin. And nope, it's going to be far enough for icing this time. Danforth picks it up in the defensive zone, and okay, go back towards Gillespie. He will save it and played behind the net to Fibigr. Griffin ahead and overshoots his mark, so we're going to have icing against the Gens at 16 minutes even. So a break for the Steelheads. They get a face-off in the attack zone. Face-off taken, and all the way back down, and Gillespie will make the save, and Finn Harding shovel it up. Tries to find Rehkopf. Shot and turned away by Oster. And now picked up behind the net by Danforth. He will direct his team the other way. That looked a little offside, but Ritchie's able to enter. Thought the dude on his left was a little hair ahead of him. But, yeah. Now battling in the neutral zone, Buckley goes back for it, and yeah, we got another icing at 15-17, so back to the Oshawa zone. All right, Misa taking this face off against Callum Ritchie. Oshawa wins it. All right. Zidlicky, ooh, they could have called that. Zidlicky went down hard. But play is continuing. Oh, Misa, oh. Tried to get in there, but ran into a wall of defenders. Zidlicky, center to Misa, shot. That is deflected, and someone lost a neck guard on the ice. Not sure who it is, but yeah, Oshawa now bringing it up. Okay. Trying to center, and we got a whistle at 14:33. The puck was right in front of Gillespie, and not sure exactly what the call is. Not showing anyone going to the box, so yeah. So face off to the right of Gillespie. Karmiris taking it for the Steelheads against Griffin. Puck squirts to Gillespie, and he'll cover it again, so we'll have another one. Deflected off the glove of Gillespie and played behind the net by Leskovar. Konnor Smith now with it, and Karmiris picking it up. General centering, and pretty fast shot, but it went by the net. Seneca passing from his knees. Jen's trying to put something together in the zone. A lot of passing. Whoa, big hit by Barlow. Nothing there. It was Konnor Smith who went down, and okay, we have a whistle at 13:30. So that's going to bring about the break as well. Is Barlow going to the box for that hit? I think he is. Yep. So we might be coming out of this. Yeah. I didn't actually see him go in the box, but he was skating towards it, and yet they are, I'm looking at the score sheet, they are calling Colby Barlow for boarding. So this is bringing about the break as well. 13:30 is the time remaining on the clock. Let's look at the baseball score first. We get 6-2 now. Jays have added one more since my last check-in. And it was a Bo Bichette RBI single. So nice. They're on pace to potentially split their first two games against the Orioles. They have two more tomorrow and Sunday in that first series of the season. See what else is going on in the OHL. If any scores have changed. London is now up 6-1 on Owen Sound. They have 14:23 remaining in the third. Still 5-2 Brantford. They're almost done. 4:23 remaining. Kitchener and Flint are still tied 2-2, and Kingston is still up 3-0 on Sudbury. They're early to mid third period there. So Steelhead starting a power play here, and they're controlling in the offensive zone. Martone, whoop, shot, nope. Rehkopf is looking to do something there. Pass across now to Misa. All right. And now Fibigr-Harding, the one defender that is on the ice for this. Oh, shot. And deflected, and it'll go out. So whistle at 12:56. Minute 26 left in the power play. All right. All right. Steelheads win this face-off as well. Trying to center to Misa, but another deflection out, and whistle at 12:50. Minute 20 remaining in the power play. Okay. Oh, Martone with a shot. That is deflected, and it's going to be deflected all the way back. Gillespie will play it for the defense, who's retreating. And Fibigr-Harding will try to spark another play here. Misa brings it back in. Misa shot. Sticked away by Oster there. Another one knocked back, and Gillespie will play it behind the net, and retreating to get it is Finn-Harding again. Luke Misa, I think they've had these 5 players on for the whole power play. Knocked back again, and now Von Richter has finally made it onto the ice. 15 seconds. Steel has time for one more rush in this power play here. Sticked away, and we have a whistle. 11:34 and just 4 seconds remaining in the power play. As Oster is able to make a stop there. Game 2 of this series is at 6:05 on Sunday, March 30th. And the first home game is Tuesday, April 1st, back at 7 o'clock at the CAA Center. Tuesday, April 1st and Thursday, April 3rd are the guaranteed home games in the series. And if necessary, Sunday, April 6th at 2 p.m. it would be Game 6. Those are the home games. We have a shot, and Gillespie stops this one. Aiden Lane tries to pick up the rebound. And fighting the Generals for it, and now Karmiris coming away with it. Fighting Morelli in the offensive zone for the Steelheads, and now Aiden Lane begins chasing Morelli as it's knocked back to the neutral zone. Morelli back behind the Oshawa net as looks like he's waiting for his team to change a bit. Now it's Luca D'Amato taking over. Just kind of hanging back there and waiting for his troops to get ready. And now ahead. We have a shot and glove by Gillespie and whistle at 10:39. Face off, McGregor-Richmond takes this one for the Steelheads, and in the defensive zone, Witkowski-D'Amato now with one pass to Gillespie. He pads that one away. Back to the neutral zone, and Steelheads will take over. McGregor-Richmond, Chiarot was pursuing, but couldn't get a stick on it. And now the Generals back into the neutral zone, try to pick it up again. Knocked back to the defensive zone for them, and D'Amato again behind the net, waiting for a change. We're about halfway through the third period now. Generals with a 4-goal lead, 7-3. Now the new troops, D'Amato rather, will bring it ahead and put a shot on Gillespie, which is turned away. And now the Steelheads bringing it back. Luke Misa on the right. Trying to center it to someone, but a bunch of General defenders in the way. Oster will stick this one away, and yeah. More changing. Luke Misa. As Zebeski is tripped up in front of the net. No call. Sinaviori battling with, All right. Zidlicky ahead. Shot. Another shot and gloved away. General still controlling in the offensive zone. Sinaviori back to the point. Morelli. Shot off the mark and now taken over by the Steelheads. We have Zebeski taking it up on the left, and he dumps it. Okay. Back in the defensive zone, Leskovar takes a big hit there as he tries to corral the puck. All right. MacDonell in the neutral zone. He's the one who brings it in. He does have 2 goals, and, you know, a reminder, if MacDonell, well, win or lose, if MacDonell does get a 3rd goal today, that would be a $10 donation to Hats Off for Our Brothers. We do have 8 minutes for that to potentially happen. Season total has gotten up to $220 this season, which is pretty incredible. Of course, a lot of the hat tricks have happened during the sweeps months. Okay, we have a call. It's happening in front of Gillespie there, and not sure who it is. Is it Rehkopf that's skating towards the box? It is indeed. So, got another Steelheads penalty and another Oshawa Generals power play coming up with 7:36 was the time on the clock. The clock went away. 7:39. Okay, so. So slashing is the call on Carson Rehkopf, who is incredulously going to the box. So face off to the left of Gillespie. Van Volsen takes it against Griffin. Generals are 2 for 5 with 11 shots on the power play today. We have a shot Barlow, who already has a hat trick today. Was looking for 4 there, but missed the net. Okay, we have a shot, and... all right. Okay. Steelheads attempt to clear, and they, not all the way. Morelli intercepts it at the far blue line. Seneca bringing it in. Karmiris looking to get it on a puck, and now Leskovar takes a big hit as he clears. Yeah. Okay, oh. Pad save by Gillespie, and Witkowski trying to get a puck on it. Or a stick on it. Gibson across. Back to Gibson. Shot. Oop. Gillespie came a little far out of that net, but he's able to bring it in, and a little bit of shoving between Leskovar and Harding and a couple of gens. Torrance and Sinaviori. .6:12 is the time on the clock, with 33 seconds remaining in the power play. All right, Leskovar behind the net. We have a shot. Gibson. Shot was deflected. It looks like Leskovar blocked it. He's in some pain after blocking that. Yeah, he's hopping on 1 foot there. Oh, wow. And he is hopping back to the bench. Yeah. Leskovar is sore after that block. They have a shot now. Steelheads taking over. Luke Misa. We have a shot, Misa. Shot deflected and into the crowd at 5:36. And I believe that is going to bring about the final break of the game. So, let me update the shots quickly. I have them as 37-27 for the Gens. And I'll do one final out-of-town score update. Well, during the game anyway. Still 6-2 Blue Jays. They're in the bottom of the 7th now. So that score hasn't changed since the last update. Okay. Okay, we have our first final of the night. Brantford 6-3 over the North Bay Battalion. So Brantford does lead their series 1-0 officially. Knights are up 6-1 on Owen Sound. So that one looks pretty much in the bag. There's 8 minutes left in that one. Sudbury's finally got on the board in Kingston. 3-1 is that score with about 6.5 minutes left. And it looks like Flint and Kitchener are skating the way to overtime. It looks like they're almost at the end of the 3rd, and it's 3-3 now. They've each added a goal since the last update. So, Coming back from the break, MacDonell and Rehkopf take the face-off to the right of Oster. So, Flint and Kitchener would be the first overtime game of these playoffs if that were the case. Okay. Behind the net, Spencer-Sova waiting for his troops to change. And now taken by Martone. Yeah. All right, Martone's shot. Pad save by Oster. Steelheads looking to keep it in and regroup. Fibigr with a shot toward the net, but blocked by a bunch of generals. And now they're trying to take it the other way. Steelheads controlling in the defensive zone, though. Fibigr again. Ahead to Martone on the wing. Okay. Okay. Back. Oster behind the net. We are just approaching 4 minutes remaining in this game one. And we have a shovel pass. Played behind the net. Simon Wang. Oh, Oster took a tumble in the net. Thankfully, his own team had it. And yeah, something's been called. Oster's heading to the bench. And there is a delayed penalty against the Steelheads. And it will be whistled at 3:50. Parker von Richter had someone in the headlock there, and Tyler O'Toole, who had a misconduct before, is wrapped up with him, and refs are telling him to go back to the bench, and yeah, they've called Witkowski-Richmond, I think, for running into Oster. He goes to the box for the second time. It's not on the score sheet yet. Yeah, they're gonna send Tyler O'Toole as well, it looks like, so maybe offsetting, maybe coincidental, we'll see. Yeah, I definitely saw Oster get bumped in there, and then I think Tyler O'Toole was called for the response to that. Yeah, so it is officially Witkowski-Richmond for goalie interference and Tyler O'Toole for roughing, both at 16:10. 3:50 remaining in the game. Okay, so 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Little battle among the boards there. Yeah, it's probably at the point where the Steelheads can't come back in this game. Yeah, I'm sure if they could get something before the end of the period, it would be a great deal towards their confidence and hopefully their belief that they can split this on Sunday. Again, a reminder, I do plan on being at Game 2 on Sunday and vlogging it. It does depend on the ice storm which is going on right now. I'm hoping that all the ice is melted by Sunday. Because, yeah. It definitely would have made travel to today's game very, very difficult for sure. And I'm glad even before I knew about the ice storm that, I made that call that it probably wasn't going to happen. So, it was kind of fun to do a live stream again. It's been almost a year since I have. So depending on how the series goes and if we do advance to the next round, and we'll see if any other live streams happen. The plan is for me to be at Game 2, but again, if I am not able to be at Game 2, if the ice doesn't melt, as I think it's going to, then I can easily set up another one of these. Hey, after the whistle, Zebeski just got popped in the mouth by Noah Powell. So, So there's 2:08 on the clock. There's 18 seconds remaining in the existing 4-on-4. And is Powell going to the box? They're calling Noah Powell for roughing. So this will be a power play for the Steelheads. 18 seconds of 4-on-3, and then the rest of it 5-on-4 when the two existing penalties end. So to the right of Oster is the face-off. Misa will take it against Rehkopf. All right. Generals control it. They will clear. Gillespie have to stop it, and MacDonell will play it behind the net and pass it up to Misa. All right. Misa crosses the line. The 4-on-4 ends. And now it's just a regular 5-on-4 power play for the Steelheads. We have a shot by Rehkopf, and that is deflected. Steelheads still controlling. We have a point shot. Just misses the net. Trying to control. Generals get it, and they will knock it back into the neutral zone, and they will, clear it all the way down the ice. Gillespie plays it behind the net. Luke Misa, just over a minute remaining in the penalty. Martone brings it into the zone. He will shuffle it off to MacDonell. Shot! Score! Angus MacDonell. Whoop. I see some hats for him, as that is indeed a hat trick for Angus MacDonell. It'll probably be in a losing cause, but nonetheless, that'll be a $10 donation for Hats Off for Our Brothers, as Angus MacDonell has made it 7-4 for the Generals. Who wins the Cup this season? That's a hard question. I don't even know. I hope the Leafs do. Like, Vegas or Florida might surprise us again or something like that, but yeah. I might actually set this up and, yeah. But let me update this, and let me play the sound again.
Steelheads!
Yeah. So, Angus MacDonell's made it 7-4, and he's got himself a Game 1 hat trick, even in a losing cause, so the fourth Steelheads goal is officially Angus MacDonell, his third of the game and the playoffs, on the power play from Porter Martone and Luke Misa at 18:54. MacDonell his third from Martone and Misa on the power play at 18:54. All right. So we have a hat trick on both sides. Before I end the stream, I'll show you myself making the donation, which is going to bring it up to $230 on the season for Hats Off for Our Brothers. Okay, I'm actually going to just type it up right now. I'll just y'all know how this game is going to end. Yeah, and time does indeed expire, and it will be a 7-4 victory for the Oshawa Generals in Game 1. So, hoping the Steelheads come back and split it on Sunday. Okay. So I'm gonna show you this on my screen, and then I'm gonna bring it back for me to. Yeah. So Angus MacDonell hat trick for Brampton Steelheads, March 28th, 2025. $10 donation. Okay. I have to get it off the screen because of my credit card stuff, but I'll show you the after once I've done it. I will also stick around for the 3 stars, as I usually do, so. Just double checking that I have it off the screen now because I'm about to put my stuff in. Okay. And just showing you again that it is now done. All right. All right. Come on, fish, yeah. So, unfortunately, a 7-4 loss in Game 1. Again, the plan is for me to be at Game 2 on Sunday. That is at 6 p.m. Sunday, March 30th. Of course, it will depend on the ice storm. I'm hoping the ice is all melted by the time I want to leave. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to stick around on this stream until they announce who the 3 stars are. Oh, I do see it. I do see it on the score sheet, actually. So, they have given Angus MacDonell the 3rd star for his hat trick. 3 goals, no assists. Oshawa has given the 2nd star to Beckett Seneca for his 2 goals and 1 assist. And of course, they've given Colby Barlow the 1st star for his own hat trick plus 1 assist as well. So those are the 3 stars. Angus MacDonell of the Steelheads is star number 3. Beckett Seneca of the Generals is star number 2. And Colby Barlow of the Generals is star number 1. Yeah. Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm not sure when I'm doing another stream because I hope to be at the remaining games of the series. But yeah. Of course, if the ice does stop me from going to Game 2, I can easily set up another one of these. So I will let you guys know if that's happening. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me get my end music up here. And yeah. Again, so let me, I'll do a final round of out-of-town scores, actually, before I take off. Starting with the Blue Jays, they're up 8-2 now. It was 6-2 the last time I looked. So how did they get their last 2 runs? Okay. Ernie Clement, 2-run double, so that's how they got it. Alright. And let's see. So, it's going to be a final in London. There's just a minute and a half left, and they're up 6-1. It is a final in Brantford, 6-3 over North Bay. It looks like Kingston is going to wrap it up against Sudbury. They're 3-1 with about a minute and a half left. And Flint and Kitchener are going to overtime, so we're not going to get the final before we sign off there. It looks like they're just about to get ready there. So, yeah, again, Game 2 of the series. I plan to vlog it. It's at 6 p.m. on Sunday. If I don't get out there because of the ice again, I can set up another one of these. And then the home games, Tuesday, April 1st and Thursday, April 3rd. Hope you can show up for those, and if necessary, Game 5 is back in Oshawa on Friday, April 4th, so I do plan on being at Game 5 as well, because I do have the day off on Friday. So, yeah, so. And hoping to be at the remainder of the series, so I'm not sure if there's going to be another live, but, yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my reaction channel, Jordan Division Reactions. And I will end once again by asking the OHL and CHL, please allow the fair use of professional and amateur footage. Help the small media so they can help you. Until next time, you can find me behind the bench and only the bench. This is Jordan signing off. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. It's been about a year since I've done this. I think it went pretty smoothly in spite of how the game went. But yeah, thank you guys so much and take care. Bye-bye.